Hello everybody and welcome to day 530 of Rhys's Stories, and today I'm going to be reading you a story called George's Tractor, which is my brother's story, so I hope you enjoy it. Peppa and George were spending the day at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. "We're very glad you're here," said Grandpa Pig. "You can help us harvest the vegetables." "Hooray!" cheered Peppa and George, jumping up and down. "Grandpa, what does harvest the vegetables mean?" asked Peppa. "Ho, ho," Grandpa Pig chuckled. "When we harvest the vegetables, it means we pick them so we can eat them." "Ooh," said Peppa. "Yummy, yummy," cried George, rubbing his tummy. "Let's go and harvest," said Granny Pig. "It's a good job we've got our boots on. It's very muddy out here." Peppa and George had lots of fun helping Granny and Grandpa Pig harvest their vegetables. Soon there were huge piles of vegetables all around them. "What a big harvest," gasped Grandpa Pig. "Yes, it is, Peppa," replied Grandpa Pig. "Yes, it is, Peppa," replied Grandpa Pig. "The biggest we've had in a long time. Isn't that right, Granny Pig?" Granny Pig, where are you?" Peppa, George and Grandpa Pig looked around. They couldn't see Granny Pig anywhere. "Over here!" shouted Granny Pig, poking her head out from a tall pile of carrots. "Ah, there you are," said Grandpa Pig, smiling. "Granny," said Peppa, "you look a bit carroty." George giggled. "Hee hee hee. Gangy. Next, we need to get all these vegetables into those crates over there," said Grandpa Pig, pointing to the other side of the garden. "All the vegetables, Grandpa?" asked Peppa. "Yes," replied Grandpa Pig, "every single one." Everyone looked at the enormous piles of vegetables. "Oh," said Peppa. Peppa, Granny Pig and Grandpa Pig began carrying the vegetables over to the crates. The crates were far away. Peppa looked around. "Where's George?" "Vroom, vroom, vroom, tractor!" cried George. He loaded up his toy tractor's trailer with lots of vegetables and moved them over to the crates. "That's very clever, George," said Granny Pig. "Your tractor will make this much easier." Everyone helped George load and unload his tractor. "That's everything," said Grandpa Pig. "Thank you for your help, Farmer George and Farmer Peppa." "Brum, brum, tractor," said George. "What are we going to do with all the vegetables now, Grandpa?" asked Peppa. "We can eat them all, can we?" "No, Peppa, I don't think we can eat them all," replied Grandpa Pig. "I know a special place we can take them," said Granny Pig. "It's somewhere you and George will enjoy visiting." "Yippee!" said Peppa and George. Granny and Grandpa Pig took Peppa and George to a farmer's market. At a farmer's market, farmers and growers sell their fruits and vegetables, Granny Pig explained. "Brum, brum!" George was excited to see all the big tractors. "Brum, brum, tractor!" he shouted. George spotted an enormous tractor and pointed. "Brum, brum, big tractor!" "Wow, I think that's the biggest tractor I've ever seen, George," said Granny Pig. While George and Granny Pig went to see the big tractor, Grandpa Pig and Peppa started setting up a stall for their vegetables. Suddenly they heard a loud rumbling noise. Brum, brum! It was George on Mrs. Badger's tractor, carrying all the crates of vegetables. "Wow!" gasped Peppa. "George is on a real tractor." Big tractor, cried George, as everybody unloaded the grain. Thank you, Farmer George, said Grandpa Pig. Now, our vegetable stall is ready. Farmer Peppa and Farmer George had lots of fun selling the vegetables. Rebecca, cried Peppa, spotting Rebecca Rabbit. Come and buy some of our vegetables. Ooh, what a lot of lovely carrots, said Mummy Rabbit. How did you get them all here? Brum, brum, big tractor, said George. I see, said Mummy Rabbit. I would like to buy all your carrots, please. There were lots of customers at the farmer's market. Farmer Peppa, Farmer George, Granny and Grandpa Pig were very busy selling their vegetables. Hello, Farmer Peppa and Farmer George, said Daddy Pig. Hello, Daddy, said Peppa. What would you like? Said Daddy Pig, looking at the empty stall. Oh, said Peppa, we don't have anything left. Never mind, said Mummy Pig. It's time to go home now. What would you like for supper? Carrots, please, said Peppa, as you sold all yours. We'll have to get some from the shop, said Mummy Pig. But how will we get there? Brum, brum. Tractor, cried George. George loved the farmer's market, but he loved the tractors even more. Brum, brum, tractor. George loves tractors. Everyone loves tractors. The end. I hope you enjoyed that wonderful, lovely story called George's Tractor. Brum, brum. So enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody. So I better go now. And I guess I'll see you all tomorrow for the 531 of Rhys's stories. So bye, everybody. Good luck.